Hi, Facebook. Hello. I'm Flora Sage, and this is Motivation Monday. I'm actually dual streaming right now on Instagram and Facebook. Yay! So, today's Motivation Monday is no pressure, no diamond. This is the day that I share with you a motivational tip or quote or book that has changed my life. And hearing this quote, no pressure, no diamond, truly has been life-changing for me. I first heard it several years ago after I got my tattoo. This tattoo, I don't know if you can see it. Hang on. Let me show Instagram. Let me show Facebook. So this tattoo is my compass, my North Star. And it's kind of like a family tattoo, if you will. And the tattoo artist actually had this above his tattoo spot. No pressure, no diamond. And it really struck me because that's so true. When we have shit happen in our life, let's just call it as it is. When we have shit happen in our life, we start to do things in a different way. We start to act in a different way. We start to prioritize in a different way because we truly want change. We want to get out of a specific situation. However, when things are just chill and there's no pressure, there's no pressing matters, we get lackadaisical. We just do what we normally do. We go throughout our day. And we don't really push. We don't really make those changes that we really want to make until shit hits the fan. You know, most people won't change until they hit a breaking point. You're fired. I want a divorce. You get a death sentence from your doctor basically saying you've got 3 months to live. And that's when most people make a change, is when they have those breaking points in their life. But you don't have to wait until you have that breaking point. You don't have to wait until you reach that maximum velocity, that maximum capacity where you literally just snap. You can choose to say, you know what, I'm going to create my own type of pressure. I'm going to create my own type of breaking point. And how do you do that? You get really clear about what you want to do in life, like what kind of life you really want to live. And when you can start to realize, you know what, I can make my own diamond. I can create the diamond that I want to create from the pressure that I choose to create for myself. This could be a deadline. Those of you who own your own business, today's Cyber Monday, yay! For those of you who own your own businesses, you know that pressure that you feel. You have deadlines, you have goals, you have things that you really want to accomplish. And then what do? You grab your planner and you're like, all right, this is what I want to do. And you set a deadline. That's that pressure. Some people succumb to that pressure and actually follow through. Other people say, I created this deadline, so I'm just going to push it back a little bit. And I'm going to push it back. And they keep pushing it back. And then by the end of the year, they're like, well, shit, I haven't done what I wanted to do. Well, if you really wanted to do it, you would have followed through. So where is the disconnect here? How do we go from being in that really comfortable state of no pressure and just going with the status quo to where we feel that pressure, and because of that pressure, we turn into that diamond. Our life turns into the life that we really, 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 really love. You create your own pressure, okay? That's it. So today, I want you to really look at and reflect on this year, 2018, okay? Look at what you've done and look at what you haven't done. Look at all the bullshit excuses that you've told yourself why you could or couldn't do something, usually why you can't do something, and look at the opportunities in each of these excuses, okay? Because each of these excuses is teaching you something about yourself. Do you really believe in yourself? If you did, there wouldn't be any excuses, right? If you didn't, you're going to have a laundry list of excuses. I see this all the time in my coaching practice, all the time. Well, I've got this or I've got this, and it's my job to call bullshit on that. So I want you to look at what you wanted to accomplish this year, okay? Write it down, like actually grab a piece of paper and say, okay, this is what I wanted to do this year. And look at all the excuses that you made for yourself. Well, I didn't have the money. Well, you know what? It's not if you can afford it. It's asking yourself, how can I afford this? What can I do? Do I need to get a second job? Do I need to do this or do that or sell stuff around the house that I'm not using? How can I afford this? If you really, truly wanted to do it, how can I afford this? I've done this myself. There was this financial coaching program that I did earlier in the year, and it was $1,600, and I'm like, how can I afford this? I didn't say, oh my God, that's a lot of money. I'm like, no, how can I afford this? What can I do to make this happen? Because I knew that was another piece of my puzzle that I wanted to put together so that I would have a more well-rounded business mentoring practice for my tribe. And I made it happen. And then I blew through the program. I completed all the tasks. I did all the things that I needed to do. And now I've added that to my credentials. I wanted to do that. Did I know I wanted to do it at the beginning of the year? No, it just kind of flew by and I was like, yes, that's it. Because I was praying to my peeps. All right, peeps, I feel like there's something missing in my practice. And I really want to have a more well-rounded practice for my tribe. So that's what I did. I followed through. You know, there's so much opportunity in where you're at. There's so much opportunity in creating your own pressure and looking at the excuses that you have created for yourself. Huge opportunity. So today I really want you to look at the opportunities that you have before you, aka the excuses that you have. I really truly want you to get out a notebook. Let me grab a notebook. Grab your notebook, okay? And I want you to write out the number one thing that you wanted to accomplish this year. And then write out all the excuses why you didn't do it. And this is not the blame game. This is not being, oh my God, I'm such a shitty person because I didn't do any of this stuff. That's bullshit. No, just recognize and acknowledge the excuses because they served you at some point, okay? And then say, okay, what's the opportunity in each one of these excuses? If it was lack of money, because that's one of the things that I hear all the time is, I can't afford this, I can't afford this, I can't afford this, and people are stuck where they're at. And then there's that one person that says, how can I afford this? And then they make it happen, and then they sign up for coaching, and they triple their business, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. I can't believe, my excuse for not losing 10 pounds. Well, I wasn't able to give up bread. Okay, well, what's the opportunity in that? You savored the flavor of the bread all year. Yay. Now, do you want to, is that the only way that you can lose 10 pounds? Maybe not. Maybe there was something else that you could have done that would have allowed you to lose 10 pounds. Maybe work out every day. I have an exercise bike in the background. I don't know if you can see. Oh, let me see. Oh, you can't see because there's a gift bag there. Anyway, Instagram can see it. I have a workout bike right there. I work out every day. I'm either on that or the treadmill or doing my yoga and my push-ups and all this other stuff. So this is one of the things that when you give yourself permission to look at the excuses and recognize them for what they are, opportunity that's huge. So I have someone that says on not everyone can happen like that. Well, that's just the thing, is that's an excuse. Well, not everyone can do that. That's bullshit. Yes, you can. If you really want to do it, what is the opportunity in that? Okay, so the opportunity in saying, well, not everybody can do that, not everybody can be like that, okay, that's a limiting belief. You're believing that somebody else has opportunities that you don't. We all have the same opportunities. The people that are the most successful are the people that create their own opportunities. That say, okay, What is the opportunity in this? What do I really want to do, and how can I make this happen? So I challenge you, look at your excuses. Truly do this. And just say, what is, I keep getting notifications, sorry about that. What is the opportunity in this excuse? And be brutally honest with yourself. Truly. Because the thing about this is, until you get really honest with yourself, and until you take the gloves off and say, what bullshit excuse do I have today? You're going to stay stuck where you're at, okay? And there's some people that feel the pressure and they don't become the diamond. They let that pressure harden them in a way where they're filled with hatred and resentment. And they're bitter. So really give yourself permission to look at, what type of pressure is this? Is this pressure that's just driving me deeper down into the ground? Or is this pressure that is allowing me to become the person who I'm meant to become? Okay? And this person says, sometimes you try everything. It depends on the person's situation. No, I was on food stamps. Okay? I was on food stamps. I had no resources whatsoever except for the drive in my heart to know I was meant for something more. I was living in this tiny little 600 square foot house with a mouse infestation. We had so many mice, it was just ridiculous. I was on food stamps, and I looked around and I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm better than this. And I'm like, what do I want to do with my life? I had no resources. I didn't have any extra money. I didn't have any people to help me because my stepmom was very much like, well, you need to figure it out. You know, my dad wanted to help, but he couldn't because my stepmom was like, nope, that's a whole other ball of wax. And the resources that I did have that were free were the library. So I went to the library and I started reading self-help books. And I started to create a goal for my life. What do I want? And I set a goal and I'm like, okay, with the limited resources that I have, what can I do? How can I move one step forward? And that's like the 1 degree shift that I'm always talking about, is get clear on your situation. Get clear on, okay, so she says, or he, I'm sorry, I've tried all year different ways. Perfect. This is your opportunity. Private message me, we'll have a conversation. But it's like, give yourself permission to just say, what is the opportunity in where I'm at? Okay. Well, okay, first of all, recognize where you're at. Then look at the opportunity. What's the opportunity here? And then what's one action can I take that will bring me closer to what it is that I want to do? And right there, that is going to help you move forward. But if you keep giving yourself, that's bullshit. Bullshit. And I know it's bullshit because I had that before. And I've had thousands of people that I've worked with that have had these bullshit excuses. And as soon as you clear the excuses, you recognize the excuse for what it is. You recognize the situation for where you're at. No matter how hard you feel that you're stuck, no matter how long you've been stuck in this situation, you've got to say, do I want to stay stuck? If you do, perfect. Have fun. Have fun. But if you're tired of staying stuck, get clear on what the situation is, okay? Get clear on where you really want to go, where you really want to be, and then say, okay, what is the opportunity in this very moment? And then what's one thing that I can do that will move me in the direction that I want to go? And it's literally just a teeny pivot. It's a 1 degree shift. It is a 1 degree shift. So, hang on, I've got a bunch of comments here on Facebook. I'm kind of tired of being a diamond. I'm like, damn already. Give me a nice setting and just let me sparkle, right? I'm depressed today. I lost a singing job this morning and I need the extra money for the holidays. Nobody wants to buy my stuff. I've tried. I'm on Poshmark. How much advertising are you doing? Are you going online and singing? Like, how often do you just put on your computer or your phone and sing a song? Sing Christmas songs or holiday songs, whatever type of, spiritual practice that you have. Sing those songs and remember why you're singing them. Get really into it. Show us your talent, okay? and share those songs. A lot of people love, especially this time of year, they love to share really uplifting, really amazing songs. So create a scene, like do a set. It doesn't have to be super fancy. It can just be just like your couch or whatever in the background. And sing. Show us what you got. And do one song per video. And don't explain everything. Just turn it on and just sing. And then share that with me, with my tribe. Share it with your people. And you could go viral. I mean, this is and then you could be selling out. So that is just an excuse, okay? That's just an excuse. Honor the excuse, yes. But then say, if you're a singer, okay, sing. If you're a writer, write. If you're a dancer, dance. In today's modern society, we have so many opportunities literally right at our fingertips. Our phones, our computers, everything. I heard a really interesting technique from Abraham Hicks this morning, and I'm going to do it, and I've been doing my smile breath activation. Awesome! I love it. You guys, these are all excuses. I'm going through the same thing with my oils. Everybody wants free stuff. Show them the value of the oils. When you show them the value of something, people are going to pay. That's why people buy luxury items, because they know the value of what they're going to get. That's why people buy water. They know the value of this. This is why people buy notebooks. This is why people buy planners. They know the value of it. People don't buy a blender just to have a blender. They buy smoothies. They buy blended things. So show them the value of what they're getting, the experience, the benefits of what they're getting. Shannon says it's a hard part of selling something, hanging in there when you feel like you're hearing no's. Well, and also this is something that I teach like all the time in my Mastermind Mafia and in the Millionaire Mindset Mastery program, is that the law of averages, the more people that you come into and the more no's that you get, eventually the more yeses you will get. It's that tipping point. So go for 100 no's today, and I can guarantee you, you're probably going to get about 30 to 50 yeses, okay? Kelly says, true, I've been making excuses for years. No more. No more. Yes. Be the magician in your life. Ask the right questions, because they are the tools for change. What, where, when, which, why, and how type questions. Something I've learned from a past job. Yep. Another one is last January, I had a major job pay and benefits cut, $6,000 a year. I decided after 25 years, I dropped it to a part-time job, working 3 jobs to cover what my pay was before. The changes. I can't believe it's almost a year. I now want to find a full-time job that will support my household, making the same money as 3 jobs. Perfect. Write it down and make it happen. This truly is your chance to create the life that you really, truly want to create. But I'm telling you, people, when you're stuck in these excuses, you're going to stay stuck forever. You really are. So you have to look at, what is the opportunity? What's the opportunity in getting fired? Okay? Or losing that singing job. What is the opportunity in having everybody say no? Well, keep going. Keep going. Because the law of averages tell you the more no's you get, pretty soon you're going to hit that tipping point and you're going to get all these yeses. Okay, so one of my mentors, Tom Black, he's so incredibly gifted at selling. He has built billion-dollar companies, and he was working for this direct sales company, and literally he was calling and doing his thing every single day for 6 months, and he had literally no sales. No sales. And his boss came up to him and he's like, hey, Tom, so how's everything going? And he goes, it's going great, actually. He's like, so I see that you don't have any sales yet this year. And he's like, yep, I'm not worried. And his boss is like, why are you not worried? And he goes, because I know the law of averages are on my side. Pretty soon there's going to be a tipping point. Well, he actually made more. So the first 6 months of the year, no sales, okay? The last 6 months, he made more sales than the last 3 years combined, okay? So he more than tripled his sales the last 6 months of the year, because he knew if he kept on doing what he did, the law of averages was on his side, and he reached that tipping point, and then he started to get those yeses. So give yourself permission, truly, to say, how often do I actually reach out and ask people to buy? And that's the thing, is most people don't ask other people to buy what they offer. Okay? They don't. People will say, oh, I've got this business and I'm doing this and I'm not getting sales. And I'm like, okay, when was the last time you called someone on the phone? Sweetie, go downstairs. Downstairs. He's so cute. You must see one of the neighbor dogs. He's so excited. Oh my gosh. Anywho, so, you know, and a lot of people just don't ask for the sale. So give yourself permission to ask for the sale. Give yourself permission. Again, if you sing, sing. Okay? Do your warm-ups and get a list of songs that you want to sing. Hit record. Sing a song. Stop it. Share it. Hit record again. Sing another song. Keep doing that. If you sell oils, perfect. Do a video about your oils. Do like a holiday blend. How people can use the holiday blend. What the benefits are of the holiday blend. Okay? But give yourself permission to look at the excuse for what it is. Just an excuse. That's it. But it's a huge opportunity for you to see what those limitations are that you're putting in front of you. You know what I mean? Oh, well, yeah, well, she's got money. Well, she probably worked an extra job so that she could do the things that she wanted to do, such as get a photographer to do fancy photos for her website. Okay? Maybe she stopped buying coffee like out in town and she started making it herself so that she could save X number of dollars a month so that she could afford to do this or this. So the people that make it are the people that look for the opportunities and take action. That's the key to all of this, is taking action. Marita says, I love all the classes and programs I've invested in this year, and all have really helped me better my skills. Yes, I've made excuses this year, but I kept telling myself, this is for me. This is what will bring me closer to what I want. This really helps me move forward. Yeah, Marita is a member of the Mastermind Mafia, and she has just crushed it this year. I mean, the changes in her life have been absolutely remarkable. And so really give yourself permission to just really look at what changes do I really want to make? What goals do I really have for myself? And how important are these goals in the long run? And like I said, no pressure, no diamond. So really give yourself permission to look at your excuse. Look at your main goal. Like I said, grab your notebook. Write it out at the top saying, this is my goal. And these are all the excuses. I do this myself because I make excuses. I mean, shit, I'm human. You know what I mean? Like this morning, I wanted to get up early, but I didn't want to get up early that bad because I didn't get up early. I set my alarm for 6:30 and I stayed in bed till 8:30. That's okay. That's one of the reasons why I work for myself. Then made my coffee, my protein shake. I put my lotion on my face and rubbed the rest in my hands. And I'm putting my makeup on, and all of a sudden my face is like beet red. My hands are like flaring. They're hot. They're itchy. I had an allergic reaction to a lotion I have been using for years. Like literally years. Like my face was bright red. I'm like, seriously? And it was like on fire. And I was like, oh my God, what? So I washed my hands. I washed my face. Put some coconut oil on it, and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to start over. So I put my makeup on again, and I really only wear eye makeup and lipstick. I don't ever usually wear, like, face makeup. And I waited a little bit. I took a couple Benadryl, and I'm like, all right, the show must go on, and here I am. Red face and all, you know? And so that's the thing, is get clear on the situation. I'm like, okay, the situation is I couldn't fall asleep last night. The cat kept waking me up. And the heater, when it turned on, kept waking me up. So I didn't sleep as well as I thought I was going to. The situation also was that I didn't wake up today. I mean, I got up at 6:30. I actually moved my alarm over to 7 o'clock, and then I moved it again to 7:35. And then I was like, okay, at 7:35, got up, started checking Facebook, did my thing. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get up. And it was 8:30. And I didn't get pissed at myself. I'm like, what's the opportunity here? Well, the opportunity here is for me to be even more focused when I actually do sit down to work. So what's one action that I can take? Get up, put my makeup on, do my video. And again, plot twist, because I had that reaction on my face. So I gave myself some grace, and I started saying some mantras. And I'm just like, you know what? The show must go on. So the opportunities are endless when you choose to see them, okay? And when you choose to look at them. But you've got to give yourself permission to recognize what your excuses are. And some of them are absolutely valid, but don't let the validity of the excuse keep you stuck, okay? Don't let the validity of the excuse keep you stuck. Yeah, you might not have any money. Okay, what's the opportunity in that? Get another job, okay? Get another job. There's all kinds of things. Sell the shit around your house that you don't use. But, and I know that I kind of keep going on about this, but this is your life we're talking about. If you really want some change, if you really want to have something different, you have to do something different. So, no pressure, no diamond. Give yourself permission today to make shit happen, okay? Now, if you want my help in doing this, we have a free event going on December 1st at noon Central Standard Time, which is actually this Saturday. I'm so pumped about it. I have a whole bunch of free gifts. I'm going to show some of them right now. We've got a waterproof notepad. This is called Aqua Notes. Super fabulous. And the Year in Reverse Yearly Planning Guide for Women. Yay! This is one of the gifts we're going to be giving. Another one of the gifts we're going to be giving is the 90-Day Action Planner. This is a planner that tracks 3 goals, as well as the Year in Reverse Planning Guide. So one person's going to get this with a set of tabs. Yay! Another person is going to get the 90-Day Goal Planner, and this one tracks 5 goals. The Action Planner actually tracks 3 goals. So you're going to get this along with a set of, actually 2 sets of tabs, which is super, super exciting. And then we're going to have 7 more people just receive the Year in Reverse Planner. And then one person, I'm so excited, is going to win a year's worth of coaching with me for free. So if you want in on this 3rd annual planning party, if you're on Facebook, click the link below. If you're on YouTube, click the link below. If you are on Instagram watching this, I want you to click the link in my bio and then click on 3rd annual planning party, that link. So first click the link in my bio, then click 3rd annual planning party, or you can just go to my stories and just click on that story part, because I'm always doing stories. But this is a free event, so you have no excuse. This is free. All you have to do is invest 2 hours of your day. What we're going to do on Saturday, starting at noon Central Standard Time, is we're going to review 2018. We're going to just pick it apart. We're going to look at it. And this is a personal review. The business review we're actually doing inside the Mastermind Mafia on January 7th. So we're going to look at your 2018. We're going to review it. And then we're going to have a releasing ceremony where we release 2018. We're going to bless it and release it. Then we're going to plan your 2019. And we're going to plan to kick some ass in 2019. And like I said, this is a free event, but you do have to register. So again, if you're on YouTube or Facebook or on my website, click the link below, register now and win some of these prizes. And you do have to be present to win. If you're on Instagram, click this link up here. That will bring you to my bio. Then click the link in my bio. Then click the 3rd annual planning party link and register today. Like I said, we do go live December 1st, which is this coming Saturday at noon Central Standard Time. It's going to be freaking epic. It's so good. So, so good. So, again, remember, no pressure, no diamond. And you can make your own pressure by simply looking at the opportunity that you have, well, the situation that you have right before you. Look at all the excuses. Look at the opportunity in each of those excuses and then take action, because that is where the rubber meets the road. That is when actually change happens, is when you take action. So give yourself permission today to take this action, and they're tiny actions. And you're going to start to see your life change exponentially. All right? Okay. I love you all so much, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye, Instagram. Bye, Facebook. Yay! Bye!